Foot still ticking warm beneath my shoulder blades and spine. Mercury lamp above me, throwing amber down the line. That old bulb been humming since before my daddy drove. Route 66 gone quiet as a fieldstone chimney cove, chimney cove. Silence on the hood now, engine cooling down below. Nothing moving on the highway, nowhere left to go. Stars came out in thousands over old Missouri ground. Mercury light keeps humming, it's one amber sound. This is not an ending and it's not a place to stay. Just a man flat on his hood top, letting stars have their say. Orion cleared the tree line and I watched him take his place. Felt the hood warm through my jacket, pressing into space. That old lamp don't know the decade and it don't know my name. Burns the same for every drifter who is pulled up just the same, just the same. A man can drive 10,000 miles and miss the whole damn thing. Pull over on a dead Route 66 and let the silence ring. The Mercury light don't argue, the stars don't ask your plans. Silas just laid back and breathed and opened up his hands. Silas on the hood now, engine cooling down below. Nothing moving on the highway, nowhere left to go. Stars came out in thousands over old Missouri ground. Mercury light keeps humming, it's one amber sound. This is not an ending and it's not a place to stay. Just a man flat on his hood top, letting stars have their say. He slides back in the cab and lets the Route 66 carry on. Cold ash between my fingers, black as February ground. Spider silk across the tongs, no hammer sound. Bellows cracked and folded like a lung that gave it up. Cisco left its fire here inside a rusted cup. Silas Cross walked in from the dust and the years, ran his hand along the anvil, feeling what disappears. Iron holds the memory of every shoe it made. Ghost half the fire fades, every cold tells it, every cobweb shows. Cisco had a heartbeat, Silas Cross still knows. The shoe molds hang in order on a pegboard gray with time. 16 different horses left their shape inside that iron line. Floor is black from decades of the coke and carbon fall. Silas pressed his boot print in the ash beside the mall. Town don't die all at once, it goes out coal by coal. The last man locks the bellows up and the iron keeps the soul. Silas ain't here mourning, he's here reading what remains. Every cold tool left behind still carries what it made. Silas Cross walked in from the dust and the years, ran his hand along the anvil, feeling what disappears. Iron holds the memory of every shoe it made. Ghost out the fire fades, every cold tells it, every cobweb shows. Cisco had a heartbeat, Silas Cross still knows. He steps back through the doorway and the desert wind still blows. Metal clock punch hard at 4, a sound that shook the factory floor. Steel-toe boots on frozen ground, Canton's cold without a sound. Silas tuned a second string, grease-stained hands left everything. Pour it out on a bar stool Friday, every knuckle telling stories of the week. Silas Cross plays the songs we carry, down where tired men don't have to speak. The neon buzzed above the door, same 16 men as weeks before. A paper cup, a wooden stool, the furnace heat made everything cruel. Loosen in that open cord, loosen every shoulder, every board. Pour it out on a bar stool Friday, every knuckle telling stories of the week. Silas Cross plays the songs we carry, down where tired men don't have to speak. Canton, don't apologize for what it takes behind those eyes. But Friday night, the music bends, the weight that no one comprehends. The clock is quiet now, Silas plays another round, and one by one we rise and walk, still moving on. Cedar dust on a flannel sleeve, the chainsaw quiet in the evening breeze. Sweat still burning on the back of my neck. Eugene's mountains don't ask for a check. I pull the kerchief from my collar down, sit on the stump while the sun goes brown. Cedar ash on my working clothes, sweet and sharp the way hard living goes. These hands don't need a reason or a name, organ light falls the same. The ridgeline holds what the valley won't say. A man earns the quiet at the end of the day. Fresh cut rings on a Douglas fir tell a longer story than most men prefer. I count the years in the grain of the wood, and every one of them understood. Cedar ash on my working clothes, sweet and sharp the way hard living goes. These hands don't need a reason or a name, organ light falls the same. clock punched out, no foreman's call, just the cascade standing tall. The pride that settles like sawdust slow is the kind that only lumbermen know. Cedar ash on my working clothes, sweet and sharp the way hard living goes. These hands don't need a reason or a name. Organ life falls the same. I wipe my face on the fading light, shoulder the axe and walk into the white, still climbing under an Oregon sky. Pine boards give beneath my boots a hollow groan and settle. The smell of motor oil and dust is soaked into the metal. A rusted hinge on screen door wood still swings the same old angle. The glass front cooler's dark inside, the bottle's gone and tangled. But I can hear that glass clink ring on a summer afternoon. A boy who pressed his forehead cold against the bottle smooth. The Delta heat would steam the road and bend the light by two. I'm standing in that boy's old shoes, still reaching for that view. The counter man who knew my name was buried long past winter. His pencil marks are on the door, a ruler measured splinter. The ceiling fan turns half a blade before the motor catches. I lay my hand flat on the wood and feel the grain in patches. But I can hear that glass clink ring on a summer afternoon. A boy who pressed his forehead cold against the bottle smooth. The Delta heat would steam the road and bend the light by two. I'm standing in that boy's old shoes, still reaching for that view. These floorboards held 1,000 weights before they ever held mine. A cotton man, a preacher's wife, a kid with borrowed dimes. The wood remembers every soul that crossed this threshold leaning. A hollow groan is not goodbye, it's just the old boards breathing. I leave the screen door swinging wide and point my truck downriver. The pine boards settle at my back, the Delta light goes silver. The road ahead keeps pulling straight and something in me cold chrome vanadium in a calloused hand. The red box open like it always can. Detroit morning through a garage door crack. Every wrench in here ain't coming back. I run my thumb along the half-inch drive, the only thing that kept this town alive. Dented red box on a workbench worn. Every truck in town was born. Through these hands and this grease black floor, Detroit don't make them like before. Cow Aussies afoot in 5084 wouldn't turn over in the January cold. Ran the block 3 times till she held. A man drove home and never had to kneel. These knuckles know what the invoice won't say. Some debts get paid in a different way. Dented red box on a workbench warm. Every truck in town was born. Through these hands and this grease black floor, Detroit don't make them like before. No pension made of chrome or steel, just the memory of every wheel that rolled out clean into the Michigan gray. A man kept moving, kept the town in play. I closed the lid on 40 years away. Snapped the latch and set it straight. Pick up the half-inch one more time and walk the driveway down the line. Dry straw crackles where the August wind blows through. Flannel worn to nothing, faded red and gray and blue. 3 different hands have turned this soil and left before the freeze. I've held my arms out wide enough to give them all to the breeze. Harmonica, call and response. I am the field's own memory. I am the crow's old dare. I am the coat that no one claimed, still hanging in the air. Every season bends me sideways, but I never touch the ground. The corn keeps rising up again, and I keep watching the sound. Lap steel swell. October thins the goldenrod and frostbites at the post. The 4th fence owner drives on by like I'm a scarecrow ghost. But I've seen the tractor rods fill up with spring rain twice and watched the seed push through the dark without a word of advice. Harmonica, call and response. I am the field's own memory. I am the crow's old dare. I am the coat that no one claimed, still hanging in the air. Every season bends me sideways, but I never touch the ground. The corn keeps rising up again, and I keep watching the swell. Stripped down to acoustic. The flannel holds the shape of arms that aren't here anymore, but the shape is still enough to keep the blackbirds from the store. Something in the standing still is moving all the same. The wind that finds me every year don't ever come the same. Finger-picked descent, single string, so I lean into the October gust and let the season turn. Watch tambourine, final bar only, fade on upright bass. Cold metal bites my knuckles in the dark. The carbs clogged up with 40 years of grime. 2 oak trees shade this tin roof barn of his, the same 2 oaks that shaded his and mine. I pull the bolt then lay the parts in rows. The way he taught, left to right and nothing lost. A Saturday of Greece and silence here is worth whatever Saturday has cost. Green paint worn down to bare and honest iron, 65 John Deere beneath the oaks. A man and his father's engine on a Saturday. This carburetor's just a place to start. The rag turns black, I set the needle straight. Old motor oil smells like his canvas gloves. I don't need words for what this wrench hand holds. Some things are passed in grease and not in love. The parts go back the same way that they came. Left to right, I hear him say it clear. I thread the bolt slow and feel it seat. The barn goes quiet when the answers are near. I never asked him much while I had time. He never said much, but he left me this: a carburetor jet and a crescent wrench, and 2 oak trees that lean in when I miss. Green paint worn down to bare and honest iron, 65 John Deere beneath the oaks. A man and his father's engine on a Saturday. This carburetor's just a place to start. I turn the key and the old engine walks. River wind cuts through a Carhartt collar, Paducah dark, worth more than $1. Cold dock quiet at 2:45. The yo-yo moves like it don't need me. I pull the jacket tight at the throat, watch a loaded barge like a slow black boat. Last round on the loading dock tonight. Barge lights drifting left to right. Kentucky cold, don't ask your name. The river runs and the river stays the same. 43 winters on this gravel walk. The dock don't need me and we never talk, but something holds a man to his post when the work is done and the shift is close. Flashlight beam on the watered line. Everything in order, everything fine. Last round on the loading dock tonight. Barge lights drifting left to right. Kentucky cold, don't ask your name. The river runs and the river stays the same. A man who guards what others build, don't carry pride and don't carry guilt. Just the river and the cold black air and the certain knowledge someone has to be there. I log the time in a spiral book. Take one last long Kentucky look. Collar Grain laid itself across Nebraska flat and wide. Wiper blades keep time like a metronome inside. Lightning split the skyline 40 miles to the right. Rig held to the center side and swallowed up the night. I-80 don't belong to no one unless you're rolling through. Storm can own the sky tonight, but the road belongs to you. Thunder calls the flatlands and the flatlands call it back, but the man behind the wheel owns every mile of track. Wiper blades keep swinging, I'll just open up some more. Eighteen wheels on asphalt, cutting through the silver wall. Grain elevator silhouettes stand dark before they fall. Radio went to static somewhere east of Kearney Town. Drove on through the white noise while the storm kept coming down. A storm ain't got a grudge, it's just wind and it's just rain. The man who keeps on rolling can't be owned by weather's game. Every bolt that hits the cornfields, every sheet that hits the glass, just tells the rig to straighten up, tells the miles to pass. I-80 don't belong to no one unless you're rolling through. Storm can own the sky tonight, but the road belongs to you. Thunder calls the flatlands and the flatlands call it back, but the man behind the wheel owns every mile of track. Wiper blades keep swinging on the 2 and on the 4. Nebraska tried to stop me, I just opened up some more. Storm breaks on the horizon and I keep the hammer down. Cold water on a cracked lip, taste of iron and clay. Horse dropped his head to drinking at the end of day. Rio Grande running shallow, cottonwoods gone brown. I let the reins go slack and didn't look around. No name on this river in the maps I carry now. No name on the man who crossed it, don't remember how. The desert holds the old way so a body can move on. What the water takes it keeps, and what it keeps is gone. Dust caked in the corner of my eye like dried up prayer. Sun bled out above the mesa, copper in the air. Felt the cold run through the leather of my boots and hands. Left the rest of it behind me in the Alcacayan sand, a river without a name. Don't care what you've done, it pulls the same for every man beneath the same burned sun. Just drink and let it carry what your shoulders couldn't hold, and ride out toward the evening. where the next mile starts to unfold. No name on this river in the maps I carry now. No name on the man who crossed it, don't remember how. The desert holds the old weight so a body can move on. What the water takes it keeps, what it keeps is gone. Horse lifts his head and we ride west into the red. Diesel shakes beneath my hands at 9:30. Yellow headlights cut a crooked harvest line. Yellow headlights cut a crooked harvest line. Soybeans standing pale against the fading heat. Sobiana sky going black from west to east. Indiana sky going black from west to east. One more road before the cold wind finds the field. One more row, that's all this night will yield. The clouds are rolling low and the stars are pulling back. One more row before I turn down this old track. One more row. Granddad's acreage reach, 40 years of turned up ground. The combine's engine is the only steady sound. Combine's engine is the only steady sound. Temperature is dropping on the crack to sound. Temperature is dropping on the cracked cab glass. Running on black coffee and the will to see it last. One more row before the cold wind finds the field. One more row, that's all this night will yield. The clouds are rolling low and the stars are pulling back. One more row before I turn down this old track. One more row. Terre Haute don't sleep when the harvest isn't done. Every farmer here has raced a coming storm and won. The beans won't wait, and neither will the freeze. So I push the throttle forward through the dark and through the breeze. One more row, the combine keeps on rolling through. One more row, that's what these Indiana hands will do. The cold front's at the county line, the morning's still ahead. I'll keep on cutting till the last green row is shed. The zinc screen door cries out at 5 a.m. That spring hingy streak, the same one since my youth. Black coffee steam lifts slow above his cup. He stands out there like reading something true. The pasture's white, frost covers every blade. He doesn't move, just watches, light the door frame, half awake, learning what a quiet man becomes. That screen door sings the same note every morning. Cold black coffee, frost white field in him. A son who watches what a father carries. The sun comes up, the pasture thaws again. His hands around the mug, both hands not one. The way old knuckles need the heat to hold. I count the fence posts disappearing white and wonder how long before stories told. He never called me out to stand beside him. I came because the door sound woke me up. Now every morning that old hinge still teaches what no man says above a coffee cup. The frost burns off by 7, field turns green. He goes back in before I say a word, but I was there and I believe he knew it. Some mornings, that's the only thing required. That screen door sings the same note every morning. Cold black coffee, frost white field in him. A son who watches what a father carries. The sun comes up, the pasture thaws again. The zinc door shrieks and I step through it too. The dash reads 104 degrees, cracked vinyl sticking to the back of my knees. Radio wants me buying something I can't afford. Duffel in the backseat, nothing more. April took the badge and the parking space. June gave me asphalt and a cousin's place. Phoenix is a number on a screen. Closest thing to a plan I've ever seen. Recollating, recollating. The voice says turn, but I just keep straight. Recollating, recollating. I-10 West, don't care if I'm late. The miles don't ask what I left behind. Just add them up and reline. Recollating. The act quit somewhere past Ozona town. Rolled the windows up, then rolled them back down. Truck stop, coffee burning through a paper cup. Some men fall apart, I just fill up. Recollating, recollating. The voice says turn, but I just keep straight. Recollating, recollating. I-10 West, don't care if I'm late. The miles don't ask what I left behind. Just add them up and reline. Recollating. Ain't the first man to lose his footing on flat ground. Ain't the last one the desert's ever swallowed down. But the older murder climbs like it knows something I don't, and the road keeps opening up. Recollating, recollating. The voice says turn, but I just keep straight. Recollating, recollating. I-10 West, don't care if I'm late. The miles don't ask what I left behind. Just add them up and reline. Recollating, recollating, recollating. Phoenix or past it, either way I'm moving through. Bacon on the iron, coffee burned a quarter turn. Neon sign outside still flickers what it didn't earn. Ruthie's been behind that counter 30 years come May. Reeds have been behind that counter 30 years her stare. Reads a man's whole chapter by the way he says his orders weigh. She knows the ones who order black without a word to spare. She knows the ones who ask for cream and can't quite mean she's seen. 30 years of chia mornings, every soul between. She don't need your story, just sets the cup down level, and she loves you just the same. Trucker in the corner booth has been there since the storm. Holds his mug with both hands just to feel something warm. Ruthie poured his fourth cup without him asking twice. That's the kind of knowing that you can't put down in price. Some churches have their steeples Some have vinyl seats and pie. Ruthie's got a counter and a pot she keeps nearby. Not every kind of shelter has four walls and a door. Sometimes Grace is just a woman who remembers what you take yours for. She knows the ones who order black without a word to spare. She knows the ones who ask for cream and can't quite meet her seam. 30 years of chia mornings, every soul between. She don't need your story, and she won't cut down level, and she loves you just the same. Ruthie wipes the counter down and starts the next pot going on. The heel comes down on plywood hard, the whole damn room is shaking. Silas runs his thumb across the strings as the rafters breaking, and sets the rafters breaking. "12 men in their working boots have pushed the table sideways. The neon sign above the door is humming through the hallways. So stomp it down, let the floorboards feel your name. Every heel a hammer strike, every hand a freight train. Bozeman wind is at the glass, but we are fire inside. Stomp it down, let the whole room ride. The banjo man is grinning wide, his fingers barely landing. Rancher by the corner post has lost his careful standing. A calloused hand slaps on the bar in time with Silas calling. A calloused hand slaps on the bar before it's done from falling. The sawdust lifts and settles back before it's done from falling. So stomp it down, let the floorboards feel your name. Every heel a hammer strike, every hand a freight train. Bozeman wind is at the glass, but we are fire inside. Stomp it down, let the whole room ride. Silas drops to one lone string and holds the crowd suspended. A single note rings through the smoke before the quiet's ended. Then boots come down like thunder rolls across the summer mountain. So stomp it down, let the floorboards feel your name. Every heel a hammer strike, every hand a freight train. Bozeman wind is at the glass, but we are fire inside. Stomp it down, let the whole room ride. Silas tips his hat and steps on out into the cold air. The boots keep going past the door, the rhythm follows somewhere. Blue arc burning at 100 feet. St. Louis sleeping on the cobblestone street. Iron smell riding on the river wind. Sparks fall slow where river winds. Sparks fall slow where the dark begins. My visor down on the Mississippi side. My visor down on the Mississippi side. The city don't know what we do at night. Sparks in the dark over black water below. Every beat I lay's a thing the sleepers won't know. This bridge don't build itself by the morning light. Someone's got to burn against the night. The gateway arch catches my helmet light, a ghost of steel in my peripheral sight. A ghost of steel in my peripheral sight. Carabiner clipped to a cold cross beam. Carabiner clipped to a cold cross beam. Pharaoh key motto rising up like steam. Below me traffic signals blink and turn for empty streets that haven't learned. Sparks in the dark over black water below. Every beat I lay's a thing the sleepers won't know. This bridge don't build itself by the morning light. Someone's got to burn against the night. A man up high don't need applause, just the will to hold without a flaw. The Mississippi don't remember names, but the iron keeps what the fire claims. The last dark dies as the east goes pale. I cap my torch and grab the safety rail. Static broke the silence somewhere west of Dodge 3. NM signal bleeding through like somebody set it free. Old man on the other end, no hurry in his voice. Dropped the needle on a vinyl and the whole cap filled with noise. Station at the clock forgot, still spinning on the dial. Nobody left to listen, but it's worth every mile. Crackle on the end band like wood fire in the dark. One old man, one turntable, one transmitter, one small spark. Kansas highway swallowing the white and yellow lines. That signal keeps on reaching, and I keep on down the pines. He never said the call sign, and he never gave the time. Just talked between the records like a man who's doing fine. Said the next one's for the truckers and the souls who drive alone. Said he'd play until the signal quit or morning called him home. Some things don't need an audience, some fires burn for one. That old man in his broadcast booth has already won. Not every light needs followers, not every voice needs crowds. He's spinning records in two Kansas, and it comes in clear and loud. Station at the clock forgot, still spinning on the dial. Nobody left to listen, but it's worth every mile. Crackle on the end band like wood fire in the dark. One old man, one turntable, one transmitter, one small spark. Kansas highway swallowing the white and yellow lines. That signal keeps on reaching, and I keep on down the pines. I turn the volume up and let the static take me on. Denim stiff and sun-bleached pale, it fits me like a stranger. I found it on a folding table, I passed Jackson's edge of danger. $1.50 changed my hand, the woman never looked up. $1.50 changed my hand, the woman never looked up. Then something crinkled in the chest and made my fingers lock up. 1974, a crease so sharp it bled white. Somebody pressed this paper flat beneath the Tennessee night. The ink has bled to river brown, but the letters still hold steady. Someone loved someone so hard, the paper's still not ready. The paper's still not ready. I read it standing in the gravel, strangers moving past me. A name I'll never put a face to, words that somehow ask me. To carry something not my own across another decade. The fold lines deep as wagon ruts, the margin soft and frayed. 1974, a crease so sharp it bled white. Somebody pressed this paper flat beneath the Tennessee night. The ink has bled to river brown, but the letters still hold steady. Someone loved someone so hard, the paper's still not ready. The paper's still not ready. I don't know if they ever met again beneath the same sky. I don't know if the note was kept or lost before goodbye. But I buttoned up that denim front and felt the paper settling. A stranger's hand had found my chest and said something traveling. I leave the flea market behind, the gravel crunching under. The note still pressed against my ribs, a quiet miles carry. Cold steel hums when the panhandle wind comes through. Midnight on a deadline, nothing runs but dew. Old men in this tavern keep their eyes down low when somebody asks about the tracks below. Rail ghost, all still ringing in the dark. Rail ghost, driving iron, keeping mark. The train don't come to Silas County no more, but something walks that gravel, keeping score. They say his hands were leather, neck was rope and clay. Laid 1,000 miles of track before his dying day. Never found his marker, never found his name. Just the echo of a hammer in the midnight rain. A man can wear the iron down, a man can split the stone, but the work he sets his spine against don't die when he goes home. Rail ghost, all still ringing in the dark. Rail ghost, driving iron, keeping mark. The train don't come to Silas County no more, but something walks that gravel, keeping score. hammer keeps on swinging down the line. Stitching came apart beneath my thumb again. 40 years of salt baked in the leather grain. I laid her on the seat without a word of sound. Chevy coughed to life and didn't look around. The saddle's in the back now. Smells like sweat and Nevada clay. The saddle's in the back now, that's the only thing I'll say. Elko in the rear view, Alcakai and haze. The road don't ask for reasons, the road just takes. I ran my hand along, the pommel cracked and worn. Felt the ghost of every morning, dark and torn. Left the gate unlocked, somebody else can close. Buckled up and hit the blacktop, westward goes. A man ain't what he's carrying, he's where he's carrying. He's where he's headed to. This leather holds a whole life, but the whole life's pushing through. The saddle's in the back now, smells like sweat and Nevada clay. The saddle's in the back now, that's the only thing I'll say. Elko in the rear view, Alcakai and haze. The road don't ask for reasons, the road just takes. Dust behind me rising, keep on moving west. Dry grass cracks beneath my boots at dawn. Every wire post my grandfather drove down. The smell of alfalfa dust and red clay coal tells me whose name is written in this ground. A man in a suit left papers on the gate, said the future's waiting on the other side. I left them there beneath the flat gray sky and walked the fence line till the sun had died. This barbed wire bends but never breaks in two. 3 strands of steel my grandfather strung true. The plains don't care how long the winter stays, I'm still standing at the end of frozen days. Combine stopped, the silence fills the roads. Wind cuts across the section like a blade, but every post I touch still holds the weight of every morning's work that old man made. They offered cash for every acre here. I counted fence posts all the way back home. cold came in before I reached the barn, but I walk through it, and I don't walk alone. The deed don't lie, the land don't ask for much, just one more man with calloused hands and guts. This barbed wire bends, but never breaks in two. 3 strands of steel my grandfather strung true. The plains don't care how long the winter stays. I'm still standing at the end of frozen days. Dry grass still cracks, and I keep walking through. Gravel hisses down the sluice before the sun comes through. Gravel hisses down the sluice before the sun comes through. Stone cabin holds the cold until the afternoon. My hands are cracked as cabbage, knuckles brown and worn. Been washing this same creek bed since before the storm. I ain't lost in Tombstone Hills, I'm the only man here who knows what's real. No signal tower, no fluorescent hum, just the gravel talking back and the work getting done. What they're chasing in the city, already found, right here in the dry creek, right here in the ground. A screen can't show you how the hawk rides morning heat. A paycheck never tells you what the silence keeps. I sift the same stones daily, same cold water runs, but every pan I lift is different under sun. A rich man counts his holdings, I count what holds me here. The weight of gravel in my palm is all the proof I need. I ain't lost in Tombstone Hills, I'm the only man here who knows what's real. No signal tower, no fluorescent hum, just the gravel talking back and the work getting done. What they're chasing in the city, already found, right here in the dry creek, right here in the ground. Sun drops behind the ridge and I keep sifting on.